Alright, everyone. My name is Charlotte. I'm very pregnant. And I probably need to vacuum today. But now that we got all that out of the way, we can proceed with the requested video. I was asked to go into how to appropriately teach food manners. Why is there a cat in the video? I have no history training cats. This video isn't technically about cats. It's about wolfdogs. Well, I'm about to make 3 very important points before I waste my breath trying to teach anyone anything about wolfdogs that they think they know already. The first is that dominance-based hierarchy training is about as applicable to most dogs and wolf dogs as it is to this cat. The alpha mentality, or the need to be an alpha, is based off of 2 studies that were done on captive wolf populations. They've actually found, since they stopped doing studies on captive wolf populations with the ability to track them via radio collars and use our current technology to look at wolf packs, that the rigid alpha, beta, omega mentality isn't accurate anymore. So this method of training, which takes a resource, puts it in front of our wolf. It's a resource he really wants. And then does this when he tries to take it. Ah! Or, so I'll go for it again. This. Or this. It's not the most effective way to train. Does he retract himself? Does he show me that he isn't going to take it? Yeah, sure. But watch this. How many of you think if I got up and went into the other room, this cat's not going to grab this piece of meat? Give me this thing, damn cat. Alright, so dominance-based training. Not really applicable to cats, not really applicable to dogs, not really applicable to wolf dogs. Second point. If this were a tiger, fully grown tiger, why would any of you tell me to do this? Yeah, see? He just grabbed it. He's hissing at me, he's biting me, he's pissed. If this were a fully grown tiger, I wouldn't have a face. Do not rely on the dog and your wolf dog to save your face when you're being stupid. Plenty of purebred dogs, plenty of dogs that are mutts, plenty of dogs that are happy, loving family animals bite their owners. When you get down in their face, you don't give them space, and you're rude. All right? So, if this were a tiger, you wouldn't tell me to dominate it. So don't dominate a puppy that's going to grow to push well over 80 pounds and have 2,000, PSI plus a bite pressure in their mouth. That thing can kill you, and it will kill you if you push it. All right, so what the hell do you do instead? You do positive reinforcement training. You take whatever this is, in this case ham, and you sculpt the behavior you want. Now inside of a dog, which I'll cover next, I want my dogs to sit. I want them to wait to be fed. And this cat, he's not going to sit and wait to be fed. But I can teach him all kinds of cool stuff. Check this out. Good job. I'm helping him find the behavior I want. I'm marking the behavior I want with the food and with a marker word. Good. Good job. Way to go. You're a smart cat. Get over here. Good. He's getting giant pieces too. Normally you don't have to do that this big. So when you're working with a dog, or a wolf dog, or a wolf, or anything, and you want to identify the behavior you want, You help them model it by setting them up for success. You start with a not distracting environment. You start one-on-one, and you start without filming because your ego is going to take a couple hits. Then you help guide them into it. Good. So they form some muscle memory. They start realizing what you want. I can get this cat to sit if I want to. I can get him to dance on his back legs. I can get him to paw in the air. I can get him to do all kinds of stuff. Good boy. See? I'm not rewarding him when he does this. I'm rewarding him when he sits and he stays. It's only for a second because he's a cat. When you have a puppy, it's only going to be for a second too. They have pretty much the worst focus of anything in the world. But then you start making it a little bit longer. You start asking a little bit more. Instead of me taking this food and going all the way around with it, I just start doing this. Food wasn't even in my hand. Pretty soon I can hold the food up here and do this. I'll get my spins. Hold the food up here, do this. Get my sits. Hold the food up here, get my stands. Only after you have desired behavior consistently can you start performing corrections. Because then the animal knows what to do. You're not just applying a correction because they don't know what to do. This would be like taking your child and putting them in an AP history class when they're in first grade, and then not letting them actually attend the class, then forcing them to take the test, and then beating the shit out of them when they got an F. That's what you're doing when you're dominance behavior training or positive punishment training your animals without setting a method of standard first. Sorry to be passionate about this, but I'm really worried that people are going to get bit, and it's really expensive if you guys do. Okay, with insurance, my last dog bite was $900, and I didn't even have to have plastic surgery, which was great. So they get way worse than that. Happy holidays. God bless. Respect your animals. Set them up for success. Okay. Get over there and turn that off now. Yeah. You don't need any more ham. You don't need any more ham.